Yo, what's up guys, Stratzeh here, surprisingly not hacked. Sorry I haven't been around for the last few weeks. There's no real excuse for it. I just really haven't been in the mood for YouTube. It's been like really sunny about where I am, so it's really good weather, so I'm not going to waste that. But it's a good time to do a tutorial right now, so I thought let's get onto it. And I'm going to carry on with the layout tutorial we done part 1. If you haven't seen that, go look at that in the description before you watch this one. So basically we're going to be carrying on with what we were doing, and the next part I'm going to show you is kind of a like the side borders. I don't do them as much anymore, but I've done a tutorial on them. I'm going to show you how to do them in an advanced sort of way, and that will take up most of this video, but it'll be a lot better than the actual tutorial that was just showing you how to do the like how to make the patterns and stuff. This is where I'll show you like the effects I put on the stuff, on the borders and stuff. So let's just go into it. You're going to want to click on the background of this bit here. Don't know how I'll move that about, but click on that, make a new layer, and first things first, I'm going to go to a rectangle tool. Make sure it's black or white, doesn't really matter right now. I'm going to put it white so I can see it a bit more. I'm just going to take it from the top here and kind of make another layer just which surrounds the whole backing of these modules, so it looks like that. It won't be white obviously, but I'm just making it that colour for now. Go in here and change it. Going to kind of give it a bit of a darker colour to the background, and there we go. Now I'm probably just going to take these module layer style by right clicking and copy layer style, right clicking that and pasting layer style, so it's exactly the same. Alright, so now I've got that and it's ready to give borders. So go to the background layer again, click new layer, and you're going to kind of want to go creative with this and do what you like, or you can just copy what I'm doing, but it's up to you. Zoom in a bit on this left side. I'm going to use white because it stands out. Go for the pen tool, and I'm just going to click outside of the canvas area, and I'm going to hold down shift and make a line, hold down shift again. See, with the shift tool, let me just delete this. When you're using shift and you're using pen tool, wherever the pen tool is, if it's up here, it will just go straight, or if it's up to the right a bit, it will go right, down there, and it kind of just goes in a few different ways, but if you're holding shift it will stay straight or diagonal. So after that's a little tip there, carry on doing what we were doing. Not going to go too crazy with this, keep it pretty simple. So you just want to kind of do that, or however you want to do it, then connect it up at the top, right click, fill path, and yes, there we go. Going to add a new layer behind that, and we're going to kind of just make some little adjustments so it looks a bit more complex. Let's add another layer, put that in the middle of them two, and make this black so it stands out a bit. I'm just gonna put it like that, and once you've done quite a few of these, you'll get a nice little product at the end. Make one more right at the back. This won't look as good as it could, but if you use this and use your creativity with it, then you'll be able to get a better effect. But I'm kind of just doing this as quick as I can so I can get more into the video. That looks horrible, I'm not even going to go with that. Let me just do that. So kind of got a little, it's an okay pattern, and it's an okay border, but it's not nothing amazing. Just doing it to show you what can be done with the effects. So now you're going to want to change these colours because the white and black really doesn't look right. we'll use a dark, well, not a dark specifically, just green. So I'm going to mask that layer over the top, go to paint bucket and fill that in like that. In fact, I'm going to make that dark grey. Yeah, and then going to kind of want to change the colours for each one. So that one I'll do a lighter grey. See, all this is just masking stuff. You can do colour overlay in the effects, but I'm not going to do that, just for reasons which will take a while to explain. But you know, I'm going to go for a green now, and then same for this one here. That's that one, I think. Nope, wrong one. And there we go. So now we've got the colours all sorted. Now this is where the effects make it look better. So we select the top one, go to effects, stroke. So start off with putting a size 1 black outline on it. I do that with a lot of things. Put a drop shadow on it, bring distance all the way down, bring up the spread a bit until it looks kind of overshadowing the back. But you kind of want it to have a nice little outline, so that's what we use spread for. Now this is bevel. Bevel is where most of the effects comes in and makes it look slightly more realistic. You can make it a lot more realistic than I'm gonna do. Usually I would make it a lot more realistic than this, but as it's a tutorial, I want to try and do it as quick as possible. So you know, so I'm not wasting all your time, and it's not so hard or complex for you to do if you don't know how to do it. So I think I'll keep it at that. Bring the opacity down a bit. I'll leave that on the screen for like 5 seconds just so you can check that out. Just look at all them settings, and okay, so we've got that. I'm just going to right click that, copy layer style, and put it on all these. So paste layer style. So now they've all got the same kind of effect. You might want to go into like the smaller ones here and mess around with it so you can actually see the white, but I like it how it is there. Now we're going to put a new layer, and we're kind of going to do like a little inside glossy sort of kind of interior effect, so you can like see what's inside the these borders. That interruption, got a phone call. Anyway, carrying on from where we are, there's a few ways of doing this. So hold down Control or Command and go to this layer here, this biggish one, and we're going to click the thumbnail. Now we're going to go to Select, Modify, Contract. What this does, it makes this come in, as you'll see in a second. I'm going to put it on about 8, and you'll see the line has come in. I'm going to do it 2 more, I think, and there we go. Now go to, I forgot what this is called. Is it Polygon? Yeah, I thought it was Polygon Lasso tool. And now you're going to want to hold down Alt and kind of click, hold down Shift as well, using a lot of fingers here, and then we kind of want to just get this bit out here, and so you've got it like that. Then I'm going to bring it down just by using the arrow keys, and we've got it in place now. So we've got like a kind of shape where we're going to have it, and we're on our new layer. So just fill that in whatever way you want, paint bucket, whatever. I feel like that's a bit too much to the right, so I'm just gonna cut that bit off like that, and then bring it upwards a bit like that. Right, so now we're going to mess about with these effects. So go into Effects, Stroke, as usual, then go to Inner Shadow, make it about 3 distance, bring the choke up a bit, and the size, in fact bring the size down a bit, and change the distance around, and I'm just going to try and get the best effects possible here. That looks okay. So yeah, I'll leave that there so you can just copy that quickly. I'm gonna mess around with it. It doesn't look quite right. You can take it all the way in and just do it like that. In fact, yeah, that's the best. That's best there. So just copy that. Now, next thing, click OK. Now we're going to put gloss on that. So make a new layer. Mask that layer by going on Alt and clicking in between them two layers, so it's masked. And now we're going to select the Marquee tool, rectangular, and just hover it over half of that little shape we just done. Oh, messed up there. And go to gradient and select linear and go to the second gradient, which is white into transparent. Now we're just going to drag it from here down here like that, and that looks cool. If it's a bit too hasn't got enough boldness, then you can duplicate it, change the opacity around or whatever. And then I'm just going to put them together and merge it down into the shape. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave it as that, as part 2. In fact, I'll show you quickly this. You want to select all these, which you just done, so we've got this whole border here. And if you want it to look exactly the same on that other side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a group layer, put all these into group 1, and change that if you want. I'll just change it to lol. Now you can just make that smaller, and you can also duplicate that. So you've got 2 group lols. Go to edit, transform, and horizontal, and there you go. It's basically flipped it around so you can put it on the other side. The only problem you get with doing it like this is that the effects of the bevel and shadow and that, they change, but that shouldn't be too hard. Basically all you have to do is, I'm going to zoom in again quickly here. Right, bit too much. So as you can see, it's like shadowy this side and light this side. Not hard to change this, just go into each layer like this. Bevel, you don't really need to do it on the shadows should be fine. Go to use global light, switch that off, and then just basically make it exactly as it was but this side, and you'll kind of just get the effect that you have on that side. Something like that, and there you go. Now all you have to do is copy that and do it on them other layers as well, and there you have it. Pretty simple. So that's about it for part 2. I'll bring part 3 soon. Probably what we'll do on that is mess with background effects and stuff, and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot, guys. This is Stratzeh. Peace out. If you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing and what's happening, follow me at Twitter, twitter.com/Stratzeh. Peace.